to dictate that game, all that stuff like that. I kept saying, yo, we need to get a bucket. We need to get a bucket. No, our defense held us down. Defense held us down. That's championship team right there, dog.
Despite you going 0 for 15 from the field, mentally. Yes, mentally.
No.
You didn't know that?
I went 0 for 15.
You didn't know that?
No, I didn't know that. From the field, I don't remember.
Chris, what were you saying to him?
I went up to him right there in that timeout and I said, get your swag up. You know how we play. We don't play that percentages. We don't look at how many shots you done missed or made. We put the work in. That's what you work all summer for. And we believe in them like we believe in Gerald and everybody on our team. And we keep playing and stay the course.
Well, I love CP, man. Like I said, that's really the only teammate that really pushed me, like big bro type push, knowing what I got and that I never thought that I had. I think he was the best thing that happened to my career. You know, I can say that every day. You know, just C is really a dude who pays attention to detail. It's not how he said, it's what he's saying. You know, I think most people don't get. You know, it's just a message for real, and he cares so much. It's actually crazy. I never know a guy could, you know, care so much about basketball and compete at everything. And you know, it's contagious, and you know that's what it built in me as well. And you know, just having him as a teammate and the experiences that he's went through and teaching me the little things has helped me, man, and it's working. So,
you know, I trust him. He trusts me. You know, when I'm passing up shots, he on my head. You know, shoot that C. And, you know, at halftime, he was talking about getting an easy bucket, and I said, we going to get you going. And that's a big-time shot, but I think that's big for our team because execution. You know, everybody will talk about the shot that Book hit, but it was the play that Coach drew up. You know, it's that trust in our staff, and execution is the biggest thing I take from this game. Outside of sports, who has inspired me as a leader? My dad. My dad is like my everything, my end-all, be-all. That's where I measure everything that I do, any and everything that I do. If I get into it with somebody on the court, I don't care what none of the media people say. You know, if my dad say, son, you should have did, then I'm like, oh man. But if my dad be like, I understand, then I'm cool. I'm cool. My dad has just been unbelievable throughout my entire life.
And how about this three by CP3? The tie of ball game says, look, man.
Chris has been unbelievable these last 2 years. He's helped me as a leader, as a mentor, just all that good stuff. I mean, I guess it's life, and it's the business, how just things don't work out, you know. And so he's a great dude. I have nothing to say negative to say about him. You know, he's a beast.
In the regular season, and by the time you get to Game 5, everybody knows what everybody's going to. Don't touch the top of my head.
How about this guy at the free throw line?
Those two guys, I'm just wondering.
Well, they were wrong.
Yeah.
Whoever those guys are you've been talking to.
I didn't talk to them.
You know, I mean, those are two of the best players in the league. You're not going to find a better leader and tougher competitor than Chris Paul. Nobody can guard James Harden. That's a good problem.
Make a case for Chris winning MVP. What would that case be?
He's definitely the MVP, no doubt. The way his leadership, I think, is. I play with a lot of players. In my 12 years in the league, I think he's the best leader that I've played with. And I think that you know, when you want to find the MVP, leadership is one of the first things that you need to talk about.
What makes him such a good leader?
Well, he's smart. He knows the game. He knows how to talk to each and every one of us. He knows how to manage the pace of a game. And you know, all these things together, I think, makes him. Other than the fact that he's, you know, great talent, amazing talent, but all these things makes him a great leader.
After a performance like last game, is there?
Chris, it's the first day of training camp, so I don't want to get too ahead of myself. But Billy did talk about the potential of having you, Shea, and Dennis Schroeder on the floor at the same time. I mean, what are some of the challenges that go into having three primary ball handlers on the floor at once, in your experience?
Challenges. I don't know. I think the biggest thing for all of us is just communication. You know, building the trust. You know, it's a luxury when you have those many guys that can handle the ball because you get an opportunity to play off the ball. You know, you share it, and we'll figure it out.